Big Beard and Friends. Slow down and look around. Episode 294. Episode 294. All right, guys, check it out. First off, good evening, good evening. This Friday, I hope is fantastic for you. I hope that it's a good day. And I tell a lot of people that, even my kids, my family. And the thing is, I really do mean it. We all are going through things where we just want a good day. That's it. Not only do we want a good day, we want things to go right. And I think that's important, to encourage growth, to encourage good times, to encourage a good day. And, you know, everybody can turn against things and not like stuff. I myself don't like authority. I don't like those things. I don't like being told what to do. I like to, most people tell me I like to rebel. But let me tell you something. Like I told my son yesterday, did you know you can rebel and it can be good? You can rebel against yourself. And what I told him was simply this right here. You know when you're going to do a decision and you know it's a bad decision, people call you rebellious, right? Because you're always rebelling against things that people do right. When you're about to make a bad decision, I told my son, when you're about to make a bad decision, what you can do is rebel against that decision and turn it into good. So you can rebel and it can be positive. Got to think about that. I've got people that tell me, oh, you're so inspirational, or you're this, and they're being sarcastic. That just pushes a guy like me even further. A lot of times when people treat me or say something that they think that I might not get, I might not understand, or they want to somehow downgrade me. Well, like my grandma always told me, and I guess I'm revealing my secret, let's give them something to talk about. If you do good, they're going to talk. And if you don't do anything, they're going to talk. Give them something to talk about, Blake. And that's what I do half the time. Anyway, enough of that. I want to talk about some things tonight. And tonight, I think it's important to understand that people need people. We need people to understand each other. And we need to understand ourselves. And I guess it's kind of like this right here. Tonight, I want to talk about something that I think all of us need to do. Now, what is that, you might ask? Slow down and look around. And listen, it's hard. It is very hard, folks, for people to slow down, for us to slow down, for me, probably for everybody, I say, to slow down and look around. And that doesn't necessarily mean stop and look and do nothing. What it simply means is slow down in your life, look around and observe. I don't know about you, but one of the best things I've ever done, besides marriage and children, seriously, was slow down. And I'm slowing down. And I'm looking around at my life. And I'm seeing that I don't want to be where I was. I didn't want to be in the predicaments that I was in. Heck, I didn't even want to be around the same people anymore. So I found new ones. And it got me thinking. People that I have known my whole life practically cared less for me than people that I've known in the last 25 years. I guess what I'm saying, when I meet new people in the last 25 years, they're absolutely fantastic. There's absolutely nothing that I can do to make them go, we hate you, or you're nasty, or you're stupid, or you're ignorant. And you know, some people can argue, well, that just means that they don't know you. They know absolutely nothing about you. That's not true. The fact is, some people can't see other people's success. They can't stand to see their growth. They know somebody being a certain way so much, and they know absolutely nothing, but they know somebody a set way And the fact of the matter is that person that most people know, some people know, don't exist anymore. Now you have the new you because you did slow down. I did. And I looked around. So not only do I want to talk about that, I want to say I think it's very important. Slow down, look around, analyze your life, reevaluate situations, and be like, this is what I have to do. Because right now I'm doing absolutely nothing. I don't have answers. A lot of times, most of the times I speak, it's from an experiences that I've went through, from the experiences that I've had. So I turn it into a show. I turn it into a topic. Sometimes I'm just off the cuff and blah, 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 blah. But in reality, by slowing down and observing your life, looking around, you realize that you have so much, not only to offer, but you have so much. You have gained so much. And I tell people, I don't know about you, but when it comes to generational curses that Scripture speaks of, that we all know or, read, if you believe the way you believe, those things stop with me. And not only do they stop with me, I want to create a new way of living where everybody in my future of my generation that I'm going to carry on through the children, I want them to understand that we do work. We do say blessings and grace before the meal. We do sit around the table. We do talk. We make each other mad. We make each other happy. Put each other down. Boost each other up. We have fun because we're families. We have morals. We have principles. Has absolutely nothing to do with hating someone. Because when I slow down and look around, I see goodness. I see the goodness of God. I see the goodness of the world. I see the goodness of nature, the goodness of creation. I see it. I don't know. Maybe you don't see it. Maybe you don't want to see it. Maybe you could care less about things that are going on. That's fine. Maybe there's absolutely nothing that you want to do. But are you not curious about what's out there to make you grow? To make you, look around. To make you understand. You need to slow down. You need to look around, realize all that you got, and count your blessings. Count the goodness that you have, I say. Put your positives, put your negatives, put your pros, put your cons, put your bad, put your good. I guarantee you, whether you know it or not, if you count everything, for real, you have more good in your life that has encountered you and that has changed you than you think. You have so much more. When you think you have absolutely nothing, it's there. You just fail to see it sometimes. I know it's hard, but that's what I mean by slowing down and looking around. I feel like I get week after week. I repeat myself, but that experience, I said, and I'll say it once more, that when I slowed down and looked around, it done me good. And you may say, well, Big Beard, that's not what I want to do. That's not going to work for me. That's not going to do nothing. That's not going to help me. Listen, it starts with an attitude, and it's all about attitude, not altitude. Remember that. Don't let nobody change you. Oh, you're a rebel. Oh, Blake. Oh, Big Beard, you're a rebel. Yeah, sure. I am. But like I said at the beginning of this, you can rebel and use it for greater good. Rebel against the wrong. How about that? You don't have to just rebel to be like, oh, I'm disagreeing. They like that. I hate it. No, that's the wrong kind of use it for good. I'm telling you, don't let anybody change you. You slow down. You look around yourself in your own speed and look at all you've got. And look, once again, all that you can give. Because you have more than absolutely nothing. Think about that. I'm serious. Those who know me know this is truly legitimate Big Beard talking. Look into yourself, for real. Oh, well, you say this, you make it look easy. You're doing it for content. Look, I don't get paid for this. I'm telling you exactly what some of my friends that are watching, and y'all know this, whether you say anything or not below, they know that we have had these kind of talks long periods of time on back porches and back decks all night. That is why Big Beard and Friends, it even started and inspired, because it is all by friends of us hanging out for a year or so, maybe. And then somebody said, you should go do this. You should do that. And the rest was history. This is what got inspired, motivated, and moved my ass, as we always say. This is what made me want to be tough, and be inspired, and be me. This is what I want to do and wanted to do. I don't want to sit around and do absolutely nothing. I don't know. I don't know, take what you want with the information, do what you must with it, but understand that you are somebody, and all you have to do sometimes is truly slow down and look around. Don't act like there's absolutely nothing that you have to offer. That's all I got for you. It's short tonight. Enjoy your Friday, and I'm going to tell you, I'll see you here, well, next week. So what are those 3 words that I try to say? Oh, yeah, that take us out. Love, peace, chicken grease. Later, guys, and thanks for watching.